Hello, coin collectors and enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we have a real gem to talk about, something that will definitely pique the interest of any coin lover or collector out there. If you've ever wondered how a seemingly ordinary coin could be worth thousands of dollars, you'll want to stay tuned for this one. We're talking about the United States 1983 quarter dollar coin, a coin that, at first glance, might look like just another piece of change. But, believe it or not, it has the potential to fetch an unbelievable amount of money, and today, we're going to show you exactly why. And now, you may have some 1983 quarters sitting around in your collection or maybe mixed up in a jar of spare change. But before you go tossing them aside, listen up, because the 1983 quarter could actually be worth far more than its face value, especially if you know what to look for. Let's start by talking about the coin's history. The 1983 quarter is part of the Washington Quarter series, which has been minted in the United States since 1932. As you might know, the design features George Washington on the obverse, a timeless representation of America's first president. The reverse side features an eagle in flight, a powerful symbol of freedom and strength. But while the design is familiar, it's the condition and the specific features of the 1983 quarter that make it stand out. Here's where things get interesting. The reason why this coin holds such value today has a lot to do with the rarity of specific errors that occurred during its minting. While most 1983 quarters are relatively common, a few examples of this coin have an unusual error that can make them worth a fortune. And when we say fortune, we mean it. If you happen to own one of these rare error coins, you could be looking at a payout worth tens of thousands of dollars. One of the most famous errors in the 1983 quarter is known as the double die obverse error. This happens when the coin is struck twice by the die, causing certain details, like parts of Washington's face or the lettering on the coin, to appear doubled or blurred. These errors happen during the minting process when the coin is improperly aligned, resulting in this distinctive doubling effect. If you happen to find one of these double-struck 1983 quarters, you could have a valuable treasure on your hands. But that's not all. Another factor that contributes to the value of the 1983 quarter is its overall rarity and excellent condition. Many of these coins were circulated heavily, meaning that most of them have signs of wear, scratches, dings, and other marks from being used in everyday transactions. But coins that have been well preserved and remain in uncirculated condition, free from any damage or wear, are extremely rare. As a collector, you know how much more valuable a coin can become when it is kept in pristine condition, and here's the exciting part. It's not just about finding a rare error. It's about the combination of rarity, condition, and demand from collectors that drives the price up. While a regular 1983 quarter may only be worth a few quarters, those with a unique error or in mint condition can command astronomical prices. If you think about it, the rarity of these coins can be compared to that of other famous error coins that have been sold for tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. And here's where it gets even more exciting. A 1983 quarter with an error or in pristine condition could be worth as much as $56,000. That's right, $56,000 for a single quarter. Can you believe that something as simple as a coin can hold such incredible value? So, if you happen to stumble across a 1983 quarter in your collection, or even find one tucked away in your change jar, it's definitely worth giving it a second look. The next time you're browsing through your coins, keep an eye out for any signs of doubling on the obverse, or check for a coin that looks like it's in mint condition. You never know, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Now, for all the dedicated collectors out there, you probably know how important it is to keep an eye out for these rare coins. Whether you're searching through rolls of quarters, attending coin shows, or just keeping your collection in top shape, every coin has the potential to be a treasure waiting to be discovered. But remember, it's not just about the value, it's about the history, the thrill of the hunt, and the joy of discovering something truly unique. Top 2 today, we're diving into a coin that you may have never thought twice about, the 1979 United States quarter dollar. You might have one in your pocket right now, but believe me, you'll want to listen closely because this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth an incredible fortune. At first glance, the 1979 quarter might appear to be just another typical piece of U.S. currency, circulating among millions of others. After all, it's just a quarter, right? But here's the twist, there's something about this particular coin that could make it incredibly valuable. That's right, what you might dismiss as a regular quarter could be hiding a treasure worth thousands of dollars. Let's start by talking about the minting history of the 1979 quarter. The coin was issued during a time when the U.S. was coming out of the turbulent 1970s, a decade marked by inflation, economic struggles, and social change. As a result, the U.S. Mint was focused on producing coins that would carry the country's economic stability forward into the next decade. The 1979 quarter was part of that effort, but with the vast quantity that was produced, the coin quickly became common and circulated widely. But here's where the story gets interesting. Over time, some of these coins began to reveal rare and significant errors in their minting process that make them highly valuable to collectors. Coin collectors are always looking for unique pieces, coins that stand out from the rest, and the 1979 quarter is one of those coins that has captured the attention of the numismatic community because of its specific imperfections. One of the most sought-after features of the 1979 quarter is what's known as a double die error. This is a minting flaw that happens when the coin is struck multiple times by the die, causing the image to appear slightly doubled. The most common area for this error is in the numbers on the coin, especially the date. If you look closely at a 1979 quarter and notice any faint duplication of the digits and the date, you may have stumbled upon a rare double die specimen. Collectors are particularly fond of these coins because they're unique and can't be found in every batch, making them a truly one-of-a-kind treasure. Another error that can increase the value of a 1979 quarter is a misaligned die error. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin isn't properly aligned, causing the coin's design to appear off-center or lopsided. This error is even more dramatic in some cases, where the image or lettering is almost completely misaligned. For coin collectors, a misaligned die error isn't just a mistake, it's a piece of history. It's the kind of error that makes a coin stand out, and that uniqueness is exactly what collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. And let's not forget about the overall condition of the coin. A 1979 quarter that has been kept in pristine, uncirculated condition is far more valuable than one that's been spent or heavily worn. The value of a coin increases dramatically if it's well preserved, as it shows the level of care and attention given to its storage. A coin that has maintained its sharp details and original luster is highly coveted by collectors, and that's where the real value starts to show. So, how much can a 1979 quarter really be worth? If you happen to have a 1979 quarter with one of these minting errors, especially in near-perfect or uncirculated condition, you could be holding on to a small fortune. While most 1979 quarters are worth their face value of 25 cents, those with significant errors or in exceptional condition can fetch a price far beyond that. The real kicker here is this: a 1979 quarter, in flawless condition or with a rare minting error like a double die or misaligned die, could be worth as much as $73,000. That's right, $73,000 for a single coin. This is why collectors around the world are on the lookout for 1979 quarters with these specific errors. They know that a seemingly common coin could turn into a goldmine. If you have one of these quarters, you could be sitting on a rare, valuable piece of U.S. history. But don't just take our word for it. If you think you've got a rare 1979 quarter, it's always a good idea to get it professionally evaluated. A certified coin grader can help determine the exact value based on the coin's condition and any potential errors it might have. And remember, the world of coin collecting is constantly evolving, with new discoveries being made all the time, so who knows, your quarter could be worth even more than you think. So, if you've got a stash of old coins lying around, or you happen to come across a 1979 quarter, take a second look. You might just have a rare treasure in your hands that could fetch you a lot more than just 25 cents. Top 3 today, we have an exciting coin to dive into, one that may be sitting in your collection right now, or perhaps in your change jar, completely unnoticed. But this coin is far more valuable than most people realize. We're talking about the United States 1974 quarter dollar, a coin that, while often overlooked, has the potential to make you a significant amount of money. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll learn just how much this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth. Now, let's take a quick step back and set the stage. The 1974 quarter dollar is part of the iconic Washington quarter series, which has been in circulation in the United States since 1932. If you've seen these coins, you're probably familiar with the design. George Washington's portrait graces the obverse, and on the reverse, you'll find an eagle in flight, symbolizing strength and freedom. These coins have a timeless design, but what makes the 1974 quarter special is the combination of its age, its condition, and, most importantly, certain rare errors that can make it extremely valuable. Here's the deal. While most of the 1974 quarters are relatively common and easy to find, a few of them carry significant value because of minting errors. Yes, you heard that right, errors. These mistakes that happen during the minting process can turn an ordinary coin into a highly sought-after rarity, and the 1974 quarter is no exception. One of the most notable errors that can be found on the 1974 quarter dollar is the famous double die obverse. What does that mean? Well, this occurs when the coin is struck more than once by the die, causing parts of the design, such as the date or even George Washington's features, to appear doubled or blurred. This doubling effect is often subtle, but it's a major find for collectors who know what to look for. If you happen to find a 1974 quarter with this double die obverse error, you've got something truly special, but that's not the only thing that makes this coin rare. The 1974 quarter dollar also has certain features that make it highly desirable for collectors, even if there are no visible errors. Coins from this time period that are in excellent, uncirculated condition are much harder to come by, especially since many were heavily circulated throughout the years. Coins that show little to no signs of wear, such as scratches, dings, or discoloration, are prized for their pristine condition. The better the condition of the coin, the higher the value it can command in the market. Finding a 1974 quarter dollar in perfect, uncirculated condition is no easy task. Most coins from this era were used in daily transactions, which means they've endured plenty of handling, wear, and even possible damage over the years. But if you can get your hands on one that's still in mint condition, one that's been well preserved and free from the usual marks, you could have a real treasure on your hands. Let's not forget about the fact that error coins, especially those with the double die obverse, are extremely rare. There's a limited number of these coins out there, and collectors are always on the lookout for them. When it comes to rare coins, scarcity is key. The fewer there are, the higher the demand, and that directly impacts the price. In other words, if you happen to own one of these rare 1974 quarters, you're sitting on a highly coveted piece of numismatic history. So, what does this mean for you as a collector, or even as someone who's just getting started in the world of coins? Well, if you're lucky enough to find a 1974 quarter with a minting error or in pristine condition, you could be holding on to something worth far more than its face value. And here's where it gets really exciting, because if you have the right 1974 quarter, one with a cleared double die obverse or one in flawless condition, it could fetch you an eye-popping price. Ready for the big reveal? A rare 1974 quarter dollar, with a significant minting error or in pristine condition, could be worth as much as $76,000. That's right, $76,000 for a single quarter. A coin that may seem like just another piece of pocket change could actually be a goldmine if it's in the right condition or carries the right error. So, before you dismiss that 1974 quarter sitting in your collection, make sure to take a closer look. Check the mint mark, examine the date carefully, and look for any signs of doubling on the obverse. If you find an error or one in great condition, you could be holding on to a treasure worth a small fortune. This is what makes coin collecting so exciting, the thrill of discovering something valuable when you least expect it. It's not just about having a collection, it's about uncovering hidden gems that might just be sitting right in front of you. Whether you've been collecting for years or you're just starting, there's always something new to discover, and today, the 1974 quarter dollar might just be your next big find. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video and want to keep learning about rare coins and how to spot valuable pieces in your collection, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our future videos. Until next time, happy collecting, and good luck on your treasure hunts. Top 4 today, we have something that's going to make any coin enthusiast's heart skip a beat. We're about to dive into a coin from 2018 that might just be sitting in your collection or possibly even in your pocket right now. This isn't just any quarter, we're talking about the 2018 United States quarter dollar, minted with the P mint mark, a coin that might look common at first glance, but could be worth a small fortune. Intrigued? Stick around, because you're about to discover why this quarter could be your ticket to a windfall. Now, when you think about the 2018 quarter, you might not expect it to be worth much more than its 25-cent face value. After all, it's a coin that was part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series of coins issued to honor the beauty and history of national parks across the United States. But this particular quarter has a twist, a rarity, an error, and a story that will make any serious collector sit up and take notice. First, let's take a step back and understand why the America the Beautiful Quarters program was so significant. From 2010 to 2021, the U.S. Mint released a series of quarters that featured designs celebrating the national parks and public lands of America. Each year, 5 new designs were introduced, and the 2018 issue featured quarters for sites like Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore in Michigan and Apostle Islands National Lakeshore in Wisconsin. However, the 2018 P quarter stands out among these coins because of a very specific error, a mistake in the minting process that has made these quarters incredibly rare. So what's the error? It's known as the white AM error. Now, for those who aren't familiar with coin terminology, let me explain. When minting coins, the US Mint uses dies to imprint the design onto the blank planchet. Normally, the letters A and M in the word America are very close together. But in the case of certain 2018 P quarters, the A and M are spaced farther apart than usual, creating the white AM variety. This may sound like a tiny detail, but in the world of coin collecting, small changes like this can make a huge difference. Errors like the white AM are highly sought after because they're so rare. Imagine a factory making thousands of products, and only a few end up with a noticeable defect. The fewer coins with this mistake, the more valuable they become. And that's what has made the 2018 P quarter with the white AM error so precious to collectors. But that's not all. In addition to the white AM error, some 2018 P quarters also feature other subtle inconsistencies, like off-center strikes or die cracks. These minor errors can dramatically increase a coin's value, especially when they're in near-perfect condition. The more pristine the coin, the more likely it is to attract serious bids at coin auctions or from private collectors. So, while a regular 2018 quarter might be worth its 25-cent face value, a quarter with one of these errors, especially in excellent condition, can be worth far more. And now, let's talk about the most exciting part, the value. If you're lucky enough to have a 2018 P quarter with the white AM error or another unique feature in excellent, uncirculated condition, you could be sitting on a coin worth an incredible $71,000. Yes, you heard that right, $71,000 for a single quarter. Can you imagine finding that kind of value in your loose change? Coins with minting errors are highly collectible, and the 2018 P quarter with its particular flaw has caught the attention of both seasoned numismatists and new collectors alike. As with any rare coin, the value depends on several factors: rarity, condition, and demand. Since the 2018 P quarter with the white AM error is so rare, and since so few have survived in excellent condition, it has become one of the most valuable coins from the 2010s.so. What should you do if you think you have one of these elusive error coins? Start by examining the quarters you have from 2018. Look closely at the A and M in America on the reverse side of the coin. If there's a noticeable gap between these two letters, congratulations, you might just have a rare treasure on your hands. And remember, the condition matters a lot. Coins that are clean, free from scratches, and show little wear are much more valuable than those that have been circulated extensively. But, as always in the world of coin collecting, it's important to do your research. If you think you found a rare error coin, consider getting it authenticated by a professional grading service. This will ensure that the coin's value is accurately assessed and that you can get the best possible price if you decide to sell or auction it. In conclusion, the 2018 United States quarter dollar with the P mint mark and the white AM error is one of the hidden gems of modern American coinage. What seems like a simple coin at first glance is actually a rare and valuable piece of US history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this is the kind of coin you'll want to keep an eye out for. And if you're lucky enough to find one, you could be holding a quarter worth a staggering $71,000. Thank you for joining us on this exciting coin journey. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and how to spot them, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest discoveries. Happy collecting, and who knows, your next treasure could be waiting in your change jar.